Hey, what's happening, everyone? I am your dragon god of gaming, Damian-D-Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of the Gaming News, where I run on the list about all the gaming news, facts, rumors, trivias, and everything coming out the gaming industry this week. Now, I had something queued up today to talk about, but I think we should talk about something else, aka the Smash World Tour. So, let's just hop right into the episode and talk about, what's going down. Now, as you guys know, competitive Super Smash Brothers has always been a big thing. And as you guys know very well, that Super Smash Brothers is a very competitive game when it comes to their true hardcore players. And Nintendo don't like that. For some goddamn reason. Anything can be turned into a competitive game. And it's seeming like they just don't like it. Now I'm gonna read a little bit of the of my source here, and then I'm gonna talk about it in general. This is written on Kotaku.com. This is written by Levi Winslow. And it goes thusly. On November 29th, it was announced that Smash World Tour was canceled. Right off the rip, the event organizers, Video Game Bootcamp, slammed both Nintendo and Panda Global for the tournament getting tossed. Panda Global is a large tournament organizer. It is for those of you that don't know, they hold this gigantic thing here. I don't know how to describe Panda Global. I'm not the biggest into the esports scene, but I know enough. Okay, where was I? In its initial Medium statement, Video Game Bootcamp said the cancellation came without any warning, despite the organizers being in contact with Nintendo for the past 12 months. The reason for the unceremonious shattering, Video Game Bootcamp wasn't licensed through Nintendo like Panda Global's Panda Cup tournament was. You can see where I'm going there. This caused plenty of headaches for Video Game Bootcamp, and the organizers pointed the finger at Panda Global's CEO, Dr. Alan Bunny, for his attempts to undermine the Smash World Tour by threatening it in other tournaments with cancellation, as well as wanting exclusive broadcasting rights, especially a monopoly on the Smash Bros. Scene. Now, amid this, Nintendo did issue a statement on the lack of licensing, but it did not request any changes to or cancellation of remaining events in 2022, including the 2022 Champion event, which was for the Smash World Tour. So, many are to surmise that Panda Global got into the ear of Nintendo and forced them to send a cease and desist letter to the Smash World Tour. But Nintendo is denying it, even though this is something they do. And no one is taking their statement of they didn't say to shut down the championship at all. No one's taking that seriously. Why? Because they have a very huge track record of sending cease and desist letters and then doubling down on those cease and desist letters. Once they send a cease and desist letter, if you don't, then that's court. Because literally Nintendo is so out of place in the modern world that it's just bad. Now, I want to get into this a little bit before anything else. Nintendo itself has a huge history of not knowing when to fucking chill. Okay? And what I mean by that is that Nintendo has a habit of just not understanding how the modern age of technology works. Fair use, yada yada yada. For streamers, recorders like myself and the rest of the IC guys, Nintendo has a stigmatism. Basically saying, if you use our intellectual property, no matter how out of date or how outlandish the claim is, they will get your channels deleted. Because actually, some people who played, I believe, a recent game, I'm not sure which one, I'm thinking it's Splatoon, but I could be wrong. People in the comment section, please fix me if I'm wrong for what game it will happen. But people on Twitch got their channels deleted, or well, banned, because they play the game on release for their country, and Nintendo banned them for playing playing the game early. The fuck? That's what we're dealing with here. And I want to talk about this because I also seen what's it called? I also seen Moist Critical, or for those of you that know him, Critical. He covered this extensively as well. So I very much enjoy watching Critical stuff, and he was talking about this as well. And yeah, even he's not fooled by the whole bullshit that Nintendo had nothing to do with it, or they wouldn't care if they put on the championship, because once you send a cease and desist letter, that's it. But I have been lacking in talking about Panda Global. How are you gonna strong arm a scene that is just getting Nintendo warmed up? It's like you can't do that, because it makes them not want to give a license to anybody doing that tournaments. And Panda Global is just making things worse by trying to strong arm everyone. Okay, congratulations, you got a license from Nintendo to do your tournament. That doesn't mean that everyone else wants to join your fucking organization. This was just some of the most money-hungry bullshit I have ever fucking seen. That was some bullshit. And it's upsetting that that's the case. Super Smash Brothers is already on the thin line with their tournaments or the pro scene itself. And with organizations like Panda Global doing what they're doing right now and trying to strong arm their competition into joining their group for no discernible reason other than, I want monopoly rights and I want to make more money off of these tournaments that need to expressly get our permission, which you have permission. You have permission. Doesn't mean any organization that joins you has that permission either. You just don't want anyone else doing what you're doing. Players should have the right to actually go to what tournament they want to go. I actually did read an article saying that the Panda Cup actually had players sign an exclusivity agreement, basically stating that you are going to be there. And basically, an exclusivity agreement is basically you're not going to be playing anywhere else but the Panda Cup. And that made a lot of Panda players, people that really do enjoy the game and don't care about the whole money, they just enjoy the game. They basically was just like, we're done. We're not even playing in the Panda Cup. Which, this was a horrible move on the Panda Cup's fault. Because now you just lost a lot of your teams. And yeah, with that case, then that means that you won't have that licensing either, because you're going around strong arming people into joining your company because you have a license to play Smash Brothers for I don't know how long. But once that stuff is up, then that's it. You're not gonna be getting another license, because Nintendo is gonna be done with that. Way to go, Panda. Way to go, Panda. Way to go. Way to go. You kind of screwed it over for everyone. Anyway, I want to talk about this a little bit, because the pro players do deserve better. Nintendo, they need to get out of the fucking past. Panda Global needs to learn that they're not the only people trying to do these tournaments, and some people are actually just trying to do it for fun. Nobody gives a fuck about Panda. People just want to play the game that they enjoy. They don't have company pride. The players do not have company pride. They just love their game. So get with the times, guys. And I'm sorry to all. I know my apologies does not mean shit to anybody. But I apologize to all pro players who was about to go into the championship game of the Smash World Tour. I can't believe they did that at the last goddamn minute for these players. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening, for joining me today. I hope everyone has a lovely day, and I hope everyone just has a lot of fun with their weekend. Next week we'll figure out something else to do right now. Well, obviously the gaming news is still going to be going, but hope everyone enjoyed regardless. Thank you guys so much. Welcome into the final month of 2022. It's going to be a wild one for this week. So, well, for this month anyway. So, hope everyone enjoyed. Down in the description down below is all of our lovely and beautiful content creators. Go check them all out. They are a lovely bunch of coconuts, and I can guarantee you that if you guys like my stuff, you guys are going to like theirs. So go check them out. But with that being said, thank you guys so much, and I hope everyone enjoyed. But until then, peace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.